Hey everybody, old folks here. Some of my friends kind of have asked me, hey, what's this Rams guy I always see you using in your crystal dungeons and whatnot? And so I'm going to do a little tutorial on him. I got him, he's a legendary. I got him from the treasure event. In fact, on our server, the first time the treasure event came out, I was very lucky and I won him both times. So I spent about, I think, two to 3,000 gems the first time, and I got him. And I spent somewhere around 3,000 or so gems the second time. So for less than 7,000 gems, I picked up Rams both times. I was the only one on our server with him for a while, but so he shares a few different buffs with a few other individuals. Obviously, just kind of one of those kind of guys. So I've thought about building a team, but we'll get to that later. So what does this guy do? What's so special about him? Well, they've changed him recently. It's actually helped him out a lot because he used to drain hit points like crazy. But basically, let's look at his skills. So his first one's Hellgates. This is his ultimate. This is one you'll see where I'll target, and this thing will pop out of the ground, and then it summons scarabs out of it until they DPS it. So we'll just watch this real quick. It pops up, and it's a little stun. I use it for the disruption as far as getting their ultimates and whatnot knocked off that they're doing. So, and then of course scarabs come out until they kill it or it gets rid of. His next one is Scarab Rush. He used to spend 20% of his current health. Now it's just 5%. So it makes him a lot less likely to get burst down. But basically, you see it's going to summon 2 scarabs at least. And it adds one more for every 20% of the health lost for up to 5 total. So when he gets low, he can send out a ton of scarabs. And these guys can do some good damage. So they lunge out and attack. Evil Offering now. He spends 5% more of his current health to cause all of his scarabs to explode. And then it causes 2 more to pop up next to him. And these guys obviously get stronger as they go. So currently it's 1,500 damage. But what happens is if you've got 3 scarabs coming out of the portal, the Hell's Gate, and he's got 2 or 3 more that are out from a scarab rush, then suddenly he's got 6 of these guys. So he's dropping, 9,000 damage or so in a little AE, so it can get pretty good real quick. I'm actually going to level up these while I'm thinking about it. And then finally his last one is Sandstone Wall, and basically each scarab their attacks adds another shields to Rams, and it can stack. So basically they changed this. It used to be that at a certain percentage he got the shield, and now as they attack, as these sand scarabs attack, they give him a shield and it can continually stack. So the more they're attacking, the more shield stacking. I mean, it just helps keep him alive. So it's pretty phenomenal. What's that look like? Well, it's just, these guys attack. Look what happens. And he should get a shield here. There it is. That's all it is. But he's really powerful when it comes to the Crystal Dungeon because of his ability to do knockups with his Hell's Gate. He also is really good because of the fact that he's got extra guys on the field which are being targeted. His Hell's Gate's being targeted. His Scarab Rushes are being targeted. He's a little bit more tankier because every time they attack something, he's getting a shield. And that just helps him to be a great ally on the thing. Now, he is an AD champion. So when we look at his attributes, he's an attack damage champion. He's not necessarily, this AP guy like you think he might be. But he's an AD champion. He's a cannoneer. And so he does really well. The only way to get him, obviously, is through, the treasure event. That's it. Hopefully you can get lucky and you get him. He really helped me with a lot of my crystal dungeons and my other stages. I really want to play around and see what this would be like to basically have a team of these 4 on a team. And so basically it increases the attack damage and the ability power of the creatures summoned by these heroes. I think it'd be fun to build a team like that. I haven't yet. My characters all aren't there, but I think that would be a lot of fun. As far as skills, obviously no awakening skill, and currently no captain skill. So this is Rams. I love him. He's decent in tower defense. He's good in any type of your events versus the NPC. He's situational in the arena. Not going to be necessarily your best guy to pick, but he served me well for a period of time. But obviously, because he has no awakening skills, that does hurt him. But he does do good. If you got any other questions or comments or thoughts about him, you want to know, let me know, and I'll gladly answer or post them. Thanks, guys. Remember to like the video, share it with your friends. I appreciate it. Have a good day.